Hello, welcome to the TRS podcast with Kevin, Trey, Nick, and Michael.
TRS?
What?
I forgot an S.
You lost an S.
I thought I said TRSS.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
Damn, Trey cracking open a cold one for the boys.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the... Oh, no, that's probably too loud. All right, Kevin, this is the real one. Just so you know.
Is Trey's, like, camera and his voice way behind for you guys?
Try to talk.
Hello? Hello,
Keep
hello,
talking.
this
Like
is
a lot.
Trey.
No.
No.
Okay, maybe it's because I have it, like, minimized.
Alright, let's go.
Hello, everyone, welcome to the TRSS podcast with Michael, Nick, Trey, and Kevin. We've got quite a few topics to talk about with Falcon and the Winter Soldier and all the new COD and gaming content today. We're going to start off with Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode that came out this past Friday. Got a few things to say about it once we start getting into the topic about the last episode. But what was everyone's overall thoughts on it?
I liked it.
Like what?
Best episode yet. Yes.
I've liked all of them.
Brief thoughts.
They're all
That
getting
was
better and better.
one of, like, I don't know. It was a slow beginning, but at the end made it the best episode yet.
Where was
I would say.
T'Challa?
Well,
He's fucking
Yikes.
dead. Or no, that's T'Chonka. He's dead. And T'Challa's dead.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
was he at? He was supposed to be there. Why
Nope.
wasn't he there? Why was the lady there?
Yeah, what happened?
Okay, I'll say what I have to say then. Alright, I got like two main things. Alright, and they're both in the same pretty much
I thought we were
scene
just doing brief thoughts.
at the very end, okay? So as soon as they're talking or whatever, the guy just can't wait 2 seconds. Already runs in there and then he runs away. So she meets up with the Falcon and Bucky. Okay, they're talking. Does
it's the same
Cap
thing Michael says.
Yeah.
like invade their base or something?
No idea.
No, nobody.
No idea.
I'm assuming Cap and his Bucky are going in and attacking their base.
His Bucky.
All right.
I don't. All you hear is the frickin' Sharon Carter lady
Yeah.
be like, "We found Captain
Yeah,
America,"
like,
or should we say, "They found him."
I don't understand. I don't understand how that came about.
Yeah.
I remember.
And then Bucky
Wait, what are
jumps
you
off the
talking about?
balcony and gets punched.
Yeah, I remember him talking to her. But it was like, oh wait, yeah, he did talk to her, but I don't think it was anything about that. It was something else, I thought. Something about a satellite. But anyways, that happens. They meet up. They separate.
Are you talking about after the funeral?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it's that.
I thought they were just in the same building.
Yeah, it does look like they're... okay, that's also another thing. Every
They're not,
building
'cause
looks
Bucky
exactly
frickin'
the
took
fucking
off.
Same.
Yeah, they're also in that building for like 30 minutes. They just keep going
Yeah.
in and
Yeah,
out
every
of
building
that
looks
building.
the same.
I don't think it's the same building.
Can I just finish what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Go.
Goddamn. All right, so then they go. Okay, so Captain America and Falcon are fighting together. All right, this is like as soon as they walk into that big open room where everyone starts fighting. Okay.
Yep.
He throws a shield. This is after he got the super serum, whatever. Okay.
Yes, I have the
He
same.
throws a shield at the wooden thing on the back, and bounces it off of that to hit the person. How does that not
Yeah.
either break the wood
Yeah,
or go through
He
it?
told it to bounce.
it
He told
fucking
it to bounce.
And when it smashes into Zemo's face, you're like, "Damn, Zemo's dead." That shit fucking got buried into
I don't
his
understand
face.
how that bounced off that wood. That would have gone through. That's a metal object.
And then it went into the
Yeah,
drywall.
it went into like the concrete slab, or I think it was concrete. It
Yeah.
went into concrete because he chucked it. But in order to throw it hard enough to where it would hurt the person after bouncing off the wall, that shit would have gone through that thing. That would have bounced. And then the second thing, why would they stop fighting after one of the people they were fighting got killed? Aren't they
Died.
terrorists?
No,
No.
they're, what do they call themselves? Revolutionaries.
fighters.
Yeah, and it wasn't like the
Yeah.
people they're trying to I should kill Captain. Weren't they talking about killing Captain
Yeah.
America? And then
Yes.
after, oh no, I
Yes.
killed his buddy. Let's fucking run away, even though we could probably all just kill him right here.
Because they're all children.
God,
They've
like-
never killed anyone. Other than the hundreds of people
Yeah,
they burned in that
they
building
bombed
fire.
that fucking building. Like what I don't know. It's some stupid shit in the last 30 minutes. Although it was very dope that he, killed that guy in front of all those people. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. But she was also
Yeah.
standing there. Like, how did he not see her standing there?
That's when you wish it was rated R, so you could just
Yeah.
him smash that dude's
I
face.
thought he was gonna cut his guy's head off. That's
Yeah.
Now this is where I learned in my philosophy
like-
class. You could see the connections between the whole jab in the shield and the Iron Man's chest and all that. And,
I think that's more English, but good try.
but
Damn.
yeah, so I don't know. I
think this is the first episode that like actually made progress in the story. The others have just been so slow.
Yeah, I just everything was until the very, very end. I was like, that's dope. And then the whole process behind him, like, I had the super serum. Should I take it? You know, I was like, that's kind of cool. When I first saw him pick it up, I saw him looking. I was like, oh, this guy's gonna turn into a fucking villain. He's gonna be super soldier and get.
Yeah.
But,
I thought Zemo was gonna take it when he walks
Nah,
in.
that motherfucker.
And they just start
That
smashing
man's
it all.
tight.
And
He
I was
hates
like,
super
oh,
That man's a legend. And
Yeah.
they talked about how, like, it didn't affect Steve Rogers. It's like, yes, you're right. There's never been another Steve Rogers.
But there was. That
Who,
no,
Falcon?
that black dude from like whatever the third episode or whatever that they just sent to prison.
Yeah.
What?
They go to
the
meet
other
him.
super soldier
yeah.
in like the
Oh.
Yeah, and they just sent him to
No,
prison because
yeah.
they didn't want him to.
Yeah, the same powers, but not like, the same kind of
like he's
moral
not like a
judgment
super
and
like
the right person
yeah.
kind
They
of.
sent him to prison
What did he do? Did they explain that
just
at all?
because they didn't want people to know about him.
And yeah, they hit him after fighting with Bucky, kind of.
Yeah. I think like the whole Captain America thing that's going on right now. This is like one of my favorite villains, because like he's doing it for what he thinks is like the right reason. Because he like, when him and his sidekick are like talking about how like they could have saved so many
Yeah.
more people if they would have taken it and everything. And he seems like a good guy. He's just like he's not as good as Steve
Yeah.
Rogers is. Like he's just like a normal good
Mhm.
guy, but he's letting like power take over all of his
Who's
judgment.
also
Or not even power, letting like, what would it be?
emotion.
A symbol. Of
Yeah,
Captain
because like he
America.
wants to do good, and he's like, if I take this, like I'll be able to be like Captain America. And also the whole thing where he was like, when the black guy, what's his friend's name?
I don't know. He has it on his chest.
It's Lamar, I
They
think.
not.
try and just tell you what his
Uh,
name is, but I never read it. I just see it. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah, when he's like, it
it
makes
amplifies.
whoever you are, like it amplifies whoever you are. Or what
No,
is
that's
it?
right.
He
That
says
is-
something
everything
like
about
very
you is
okay.
like everything about you is like that's what the German
Amplified.
scientist was talking in Captain America. If you're good, it makes you good, like better, good, but it also amplifies the bad inside of you. Is
Yeah.
pretty much what it is.
He's like becoming one of my favorite like villains because he's actually like, it's not just like straight like he's just being
It's
bad.
his name is literally Lamar Hoskins. His name's Lamar.
Oh, well, I don't. Who cares about his
Hoskins.
first
I
name?
think
You
they
idiot.
call him Hoskins, like the whole time.
His name's Lamar.
Um,
He literally says, "They got Lamar," after he bends the pipe around the dude's hands.
yeah.
So where's your apology?
I'm gonna need a thanks for that correction. Yeah, he's shaping up to be like a very interesting character.
I think this is the only episode that I saw.
Big
I'm like,
fan.
this is the only episode where I saw it and I liked what they were doing with him. Honestly,
Yeah.
whenever you grabbed the serum and he had it and he was looking at it, and I was like, oh, this is interesting part. But definitely just make it for all
I
the
wonder
other
how
shitty
it's all
episodes
gonna,
I've
like-
seen, or not so great episodes.
There's a lot of like stuff they left open-ended, like I wonder, because how many episodes? 10?
No, there's only 2 left.
8.
Two
Yeah,
left.
6, I think.
I wonder how they're gonna wrap up all
He's
of
gonna
this
be a bad guy.
they
Yeah.
Yeah.
well no, I mean like they're
In the movies,
it's him. They still need to talk about the black super soldier and have something to do with him.
I don't think they're
Eh.
gonna talk
There's a
about him
few
anymore
other
at all.
stuff.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
That's
That
dumb.
was just to
They
show,
should.
like, yeah, there was another soldier. I think that was it.
That's whack.
Nick, what'd you think?
Yeah, I don't know. The first 15 minutes of the first episode's good, but
Yes.
other than that,
Is that the mission where he's flying around?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was only good. Other than
Well,
the
Falcon
whole-
actually became Falcon.
Yeah, that's true. Falcon got to do something this episode, so
He wasn't just Sam
That's a
Wilson.
plus.
He put on the Falcon suit.
Andy used his
negotiations.
Oh.
therapist.
oh yeah, that was the best
stuff
part of the
to-
episode.
Yeah.
And then whenever that, I don't know if it was a girl or dude, one of the super soldiers, like, grabbed him, like, bear hugged him from behind, and he turned on his freaking jet engine instead of just opening his wings.
Yeah, he burned her.
Well, he's a
Yeah,
super
why not
soldier,
just open
so,
your
like,
wings?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's Kevin's up point. It's a super soldier. Motherfucker's strong as shit. That wouldn't probably mess him up.
Alright.
What are his like shit isn't made of vibranium, right?
No, it's
just
just
like
normal
metal.
metals.
Also,
Bucky
when
frickin' tears that
she
shit off in Winter Soldier.
stabs into the shield, shouldn't have gone through the shield since it's vibranium.
Well, the shield's vibranium too.
Yeah.
They're both the same metal.
Oh, okay. I don't know the whole vibranium. I thought like it could cut itself, but it can't get cut by anything else.
I think
Well,
it
I mean-
can. It just not from like a knife scratch isn't gonna go through it, you know?
Wait, how did they
Like
mend it?
Thanos' blade went through it.
After Black Panther scratched it.
Well, yeah, Black Panther scratched it. I'm talking about how did they mend it from Endgame? I guess just Tony.
Oh, just
and
made a new shield.
Oh yeah.
Welded it back together with a big
They
welder.
just gotta. Yeah. There was something else that you brought up, Kevin. That was like, yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah. I guess the one that old man Cap brought back for Falcon was repaired.
Yeah, no, it was. I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe he just took
Oh,
it from the
so-
older time. I don't know.
The
Maybe.
other, like, they gotta wrap up the whole thing with Bucky and the Asian dude, and like him finally not being.
I don't think they're gonna
Like-
touch that, but
Yeah. I don't. I
I
feel
know
like they're
there's
not
so
gonna do
much
anything.
shit like they need to wrap up, which I mean, 2-hour-long episodes, like, or close to hour-long episodes, like they should be able to.
The next
but-
one is 61 minutes long.
I do like how long they are, but
don't
they're
know.
very boring for like 45 minutes of the fucking show.
Yep.
Like I don't
Definitely.
see much. Like, although I did like the whole thing with the black super soldier guy. I thought that was cool. Like, oh shit, that was cool. But just everything else is kind of just slow and it's not.
That would have been cool if they showed it,
Yeah.
like them
So,
fighting.
would you say Mandalorian Season 1 has been
I
better?
don't remember
than
Mandalorian
this?
Season 1.
Because I would say
Why-
Mandalorian Season 2, I would say, is definitely better than
Oh, yeah.
this.
What? How?
Wand-
Like, why are you comparing those two?
WandaVision's better than this.
Just Disney Plus shows. I would say WandaVision was
Yeah.
definitely
Yes.
better than this. And I would say Mandalorian Season 2 was definitely better
Yeah.
than this.
How
So I think
far would
season-
we be into WandaVision, as far as we are into
Episode 4. So we would have just had the big reveal, and like everything would have just been now explained. We would have met Jimmy Wong or whatever his name
No,
is.
this would have been episode
I
5.
don't- I don't know.
Because the 1 and 2
I like-
came out together, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
Trey's
you're right.
right.
You're right.
I like this a whole lot more than at the point where WandaVision is now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just because I like
I think
Bucky, and now I like the Falcon.
This was the
Like, I've
time-
never cared about him at all, but like now I actually like him.
this was the time where I was like freaking out, starting to freak out episode like 5. So
Yeah.
I definitely.
This is where
say
WandaVision was like,
WandaVision was picking up around
Wow.
this time for sure. So I would say WandaVision is definitely better.
But it's also a shorter show, so we're closer to the end. So like it would be
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like in comparison, this is how many episodes was WandaVision?
9?
9? Yeah. So I'd say we're about like at 6 in WandaVision, like fraction wise, and a lot more had happened in WandaVision up to this point than I would say in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Mm,
Anyways, so Mandalorian Season 1, better or worse than
I would.
this?
The only thing I remember from the first season of The Mandalorian is the first episode and the last 2 episodes, and I literally remember nothing else. Like I don't know,
remember
I can't tell you what
them
happened.
being she has the high ground. I remember that episode
No clue what you're talking about.
where he gets
I don't think it's like
the other
comparable.
bounty hunter.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it's not really. Yeah. 2 different types of shows.
Because like the Mandalorian was kind of like episode of the week kind of thing, and this is like a movie that they split up into 10 parts.
I thought this was only supposed to be like 6 episodes, wasn't it? It is.
It is,
It's
yeah.
the 4th episode right now. Okay.
I gotta say though, Loki looks.
It does look. It literally looks like some fucking Doctor Who shit. Some time fucking shit.
Never mind. I don't want to watch it. Hoovian girl.
Yeah, Loki does look very good, but we'll see when that comes
Good
out.
ol' wow guy. Owen Wilson is on it.
Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Ka-chow!
Does Cars exist in the Marvel Cinematic
No,
Universe?
it's the Pixar universe.
Okay, but it's all
Yeah, but I
Disney.
mean, it's in the same fucking universe.
I mean, Star Wars doesn't
No, but
exist in the Marvel universe.
Surely oh, you're right. You don't in some Marvel movie there must be like a Pixar Easter egg or
Well,
something.
yeah, I mean, they talk about Star Wars in Marvel, but as a show,
Yeah.
as a movie.
Yep. What Loki's the next one. What's the one after that?
I don't know, Michael.
Either What If or Captain
I feel like
Marvel.
it's the Asian
What's-
dude.
I don't know.
What that
What's
show?
the Legend of the
Chun-Li.
Ten Rings thing?
That's the bad guys in Iron Man.
The
No idea.
Mandarin?
You see their logo in Iron Man 3, don't you?
Is that like the Mandarin's logo with like the thing around the swords?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the same logo.
Ooh, what if they bring back Sir Ben Kingsley and he's like actually the Mandarin?
Hey, that'd be lit.
I think the 10
Oh,
people that like Iron Man 3 would have to put a lot of support out there.
I
to
think
get
you're a
that
little
to
high
happen.
in those numbers.
Well,
man.
you know they made. I told Nick this, but did you guys know that they made a short film with Ben Kingsley, like where he like reveals that he's actually the Mandarin and like it was all like a trick and it was like their apology for Iron Man 3 or whatever.
What?
It's called it's like One Shot something and it's called All Hail the King, I believe, and it's like a short
Who's this
film
made by?
where it's like it's by the I don't know if it's Disney. It like came out after like a year after Iron Man 3
Put it
came
in
out
the
or something.
chat.
Let me see if I can find it. It's not on YouTube. It's like I think it's like an actual thing. I don't know if you have to pay for it. What is it? All Hail the King. Iron Man 3, maybe? Okay. Marvel made it. Cut. Blah. Let's slap this in there. Blah. 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 It's like a short film for, I don't know if it's like specifically like he's the
only a
Mandarin,
minute
but I
long.
know they did it. No, it's like it's a short film, but I can only find like parts of it on YouTube. It's called All Hail the King.
Okay.
Let me look up on Wikipedia. All Hail the King, and I'll tell you like the story of it.
So what'd you think of Invincible episode 5, Nick?
We haven't gotten that far yet. I think
Oh, and we
Kevin.
skipped to the
I
Loki
think Kevin
trailer.
should go first with that when we get to that because we don't know how far Kevin is.
Oh
That's true.
yeah. Have you watched any, Kevin?
Yeah.
He's saving
it's-
it for the podcast.
It's a 14-minute short film, and it's about a dude doing a documentary about the Mandarin, and he like is interviewing the Mandarin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
I wonder where they released this.
It is after the events of Iron Man 3. Trevor Slattery is an infamous icon. He's also locked up in a high-security prison. Luckily, his newfound profile has bought him celebrity and protection on the inside, and the actor has gladly agreed to an in-depth profile with a documentary filmmaker.
That's cool. I'll have to check that out.
I don't know where it is or where you can watch it.
I'm sure we can find it on the interweb somewhere.
Yeah.
Might be on
the
Disney
interweb.
Plus.
Where to watch. Where to watch. Full movie. Oh, it is on. No.
It's probably in the archives somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't be on Disney Plus. Like if it's like
Yeah.
a part of it.
Oh well.
But yeah,
so-
it looked interesting. I think they said something about like I don't know if it's him like actually being the Mandarin or something, but it
I'll have
looked
to watch
cool.
it when we stop doing the podcast. Because that'd be dope for me to watch. I mean, I liked Iron Man 3. So, how many people did you say liked Iron Man 3?
I said 10, and 3 of them are in here.
Probably a
so-
little bit high on those numbers.
Who's the one that doesn't like
4
it?
of them are in here. I don't know. I think it's the best Iron Man movie.
I wouldn't say the best.
I don't
No,
know. About
I wouldn't
that.
know about
It's not.
Let's
I
not
like
get
it.
crazy, Nick.
No,
There's no way you think Iron Man 3 is better than Iron
I
Man
do.
1.
Iron Man 1 is.
Yeah, and the Mark
top
1 is
tier.
the best suit too.
No, I disagree.
We all agree
I
on
don't know
that.
about that.
We all agree on that. Let's just move on because we all
Although
agree
I
on
do
it.
like-
There's
I
no
do
reason
like
to talk
Hammer.
about it.
I
Yeah,
like
he's-
that character.
Yeah.
he's good in Iron Man 2, but
Yeah,
he's
I
the
like-
only good part of Iron Man
Hammer.
2.
Yeah, he's
Justin
a good
Hammer.
character.
Is he like the other Tony Stark, like
Yeah,
the shitty Tony
yeah.
Stark?
I like
Yeah.
that character a lot. But I kind of hope we see him again. I know we're not, but I wish we could.
You want to talk about Invincible now?
Go ahead, Kevin.
Where
How far did you
go
get?
ahead. What do you think? No, just
All right.
tell us all your thoughts on it so far.
All right. When I sat down to watch it, I was like, oh, okay. I thought it, because the dude at the very beginning, he's like talking about his son, and I was like, oh, this would be really funny if he just immediately died after like he just spilled his guts to this dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kind of went around it like he's just like gets what, like somebody takes him away or something. Like he lives.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that would have been funny. I was like, I guess this isn't gonna be like that kind of show.
Oh, okay.
And then the people started showing up, and like I was like, oh, this is like this is not original at all. Like that's Aquaman, that's Batman. I'm like, this is fucking whack. So I keep watching it and everything, and I'm like, okay, he's Superman. I get it. And they're just kind of fighting and all that. And then I message you guys around the point where the first ending happened, where he's like, he says his name or like finds out his name.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, is this it? And then I get to the end of it, where Omni-Man starts ripping everybody apart, and I'm like, oh. Oh. And I was intrigued after that, so I've watched the second episode, and I'm enjoying it a lot more now.
Yeah.
I was just not into it at all at the very beginning. I'm like, this is fucking dumb. I'm like, nothing's really happening. Like, these are all just like... And I'm still, that's kind of a gripe that I have, like, it seems like kind of lazy, like, they're all just superheroes that have already been
You don't gotta worry about seeing them again.
superheroes.
Well,
like,
they're all dead now.
I
so-
know, but and all the voice actors are really cool. Every single superhero in the first one were all voiced by people who were in The Walking Dead. The blonde girl from Community, she's voices
does she voice some?
Adam.
So she voices her?
Adam Eve or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. And just like every single voice actor is like a very famous person, so that's
Yeah.
cool. But I'm on the second episode. You guys can talk about it like
No,
later.
we
but,
won't spoil
I got
it.
one thing to say. Okay. In the comic books,
Oh boy.
the black
Oh.
girl is a white girl. So they
Dang.
switched it up. Just want to let y'all know that.
the girl that he
The
likes.
girl that he's talking to is a white
Yeah.
girl in the comic
Dang.
books.
The girl that dies in episode 5. I mean,
Yeah, no, she's white. So whenever I watched the show first before I started reading them, and I was like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, why is she white? And she's got like a whole different like personality. Other than that, I was like, oh, okay. And then stuff happens in different order, which is I wouldn't expect it to all be the exact same order. But
yeah.
when I first heard about the show, I saw it through iFunny. So kind of Kevin, how you started out with being like, oh, this is just bullshit, like where they're all the same exact thing.
Yeah.
I already went in knowing these guys are fucking dead, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I need to watch that show. And then there was another scene where, have you guys seen the thing where he goes through the portal? Is that episode 2?
Yeah.
Omni-Man. That
That's the
dope
second
scene
one.
where he just destroys the.
And he grows a
Yeah.
beard
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
however long,
I saw-
and he drops Sokovia down on him.
I saw the part where he kills all of the
Uh.
Avengers, and then I saw a part of that, and I don't want to watch the rest of it because it looks dope, and the music is dope, and I was like, this is fucking quality. I want to see this show, so I started watching it. But I think it's
Did you guys feel it all the same way that I did, or did I just
No,
go
I
into
didn't-
it
I didn't
not
think
knowing
about
anything?
that like that
and
at all.
I didn't. Me neither.
so did you guys know that like that was gonna happen at the end?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All of us.
So I'm the only person that just didn't know anything about it and then going into it, and I feel like I wouldn't be alone.
You think we'd
in
recommend a shit
yeah.
show
Kevin,
like
we were
that?
all
to you?
recommending it to you.
that? Yeah, I know. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? And I hate how every episode so far ends, and then they have like 10 extra minutes of stuff that happens. Like, just
What do you mean?
keep it going. Just end it at the
Like-
very end, like they always do the
Yeah,
Invincible
that's just
thing.
that's
and
just
then
their
they
stupid way of showing the titles. That's the title screen.
Yeah. Oh, and the dude with the long hair and like the scarred face. That's I can't remember his name. He's the bad guy. He's one of the bad guys in Ant-Man
Did
and
you
the
read the
Wasp
comic?
2.
Oh.
But yeah. Country Boy. He's in friggin'
I don't know what you're talking
Lawless or whatever. Not Lawless.
Oh,
He's a-
I know.
I know who you're talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The dude that. Yeah.
Yeah, it is very much
He's
like
in Django Unchained. He's like one of the dudes. Yeah.
Is everyone gonna catch up by next week
Yes,
so we can
I'm
talk about
gonna watch
episode
them all
6?
today, and I'll watch them on
Yes.
Friday. I just was pretty busy this week.
Okay.
But
Did I get you guys? Did you guys think I was gonna hate
I
it?
just was expecting you
That's
not
why I
to
didn't
watch
wanna
it
talk
in
about
general,
it.
so, but
yeah, I didn't think you were gonna watch it.
Yeah,
I just
didn't
wish you would have
wanna-
watched episode 5.
Yeah, I'll just go and watch episode 5. I'll just skip 3 and
Yeah,
I
4.
just
watched
skip the
the
rest of
first
them.
3. I watched part of 4, and I didn't watch 5 yet. I was gonna watch those today, but instead I decided to watch Falcon and Winter Soldier because I thought that'd be more of a serious topic
That
for us.
that the alien guy in episode 2 with the scar and everything.
Hmm.
He,
Alien guy?
I know this is fucking random as fuck, but
Oh.
he's voiced by the dude who fights Peter Quill at the beginning of Guardians 1, the black guy, and he's in Captain Marvel. He's
yeah.
voiced by that guy.
Do you just sit there on Amazon Prime?
That's what
Yeah,
I do.
every
Every
time
time
every
shows
time
up?
somebody
Yeah.
would talk, I would pause and be
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
That
that's
is one of
cool,"
the
because I
best-
recognize
That
everybody's
is one of the
voice.
best things about Amazon is you can stop and it shows you who's in it, and that's quality. I love that.
And then fucking Alan the alien or whatever was that guy that laughs like that. What's his name?
Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen, yeah. That was
Oh
funny.
yeah, Seth Rogen is in that.
He's like the auditor or whatever for the planets.
Wait, that guy's voiced by Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
Oh, I can
His
see that.
character, never mind.
Dude with the Cyclops dude.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's a pretty big character.
Guy that Invincible fights
Yeah,
in space.
no, he's
3 years
a
ago.
pretty big character for Seth Rogen to be voiced.
Wait, so Trey, have you seen the one where he goes to Mars?
Mars.
I don't think so. I think that's like 4.
Okay, I think that's 4 as well.
Trey, have you watched the same amount that I have?
I've only watched the first
Trey's
3 episodes.
one ahead
but
of
I've,
you.
read all the comic books.
Oh.
But yeah, only watched like the first 3 episodes. I need to catch up.
I think most of the reason I'm liking it so much is just all the people that are
Yes,
in it.
that is
and also,
definitely a
like,
big bonus.
it's-
The quality though itself is very high, and I love that.
Yeah. Isn't this the animated style that you like, Nick? Like not like, or is this the kind you hate? I can't remember. I know it's one of the
As
two.
opposed
like,
to
you
what?
we talked about this a while ago. Like,
It's like
you,
Dragon Ball Z versus like Naruto.
The fuck you guys talking about?
it's like 2D animation or like 3. I can't remember what it is.
I mean, yeah, I like it. Yes, I don't have a problem with how it looks. So
I love how it looks.
I'm trying to remember what you don't like though. What's the kind of animation style that you don't like?
I don't know, like the
Hentai.
yeah.
Oh, you just
No.
like that?
We were talking about this like a week or 2 ago. Or you and Michael were. I can't remember. It doesn't really
I
matter.
don't
but
remember.
If I remember, I'll come back to it.
Yeah. Before we, since we're talking about anime and hentai, can we talk about the Resident Evil vampire lady for a second?
Oh boy.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We gotta send everybody to horny jail
Yeah,
on
you're already
Twitter
gonna
because they're all being
Start us out.
nasty.
Okay, so did everyone talk about Invincible?
Nick.
Michael, did you talk about it? Okay.
Yeah.
We already talked.
Well, I was just wanting to talk about episode 5, but
Oh, okay.
no one's seen it. So.
We already talked about
We'll
Loki.
deafen ourselves and you guys can talk about it.
And I haven't watched it.
No.
Well, Michael and Nick would be the only ones talking to each other. And they've already talked to each other.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
We'll just talk to each other after. We have Nog.
Oh, good. Keep it that way. COD 2021, 2-year
I
and
have anything to
development.
say about it.
This is Nick's
Yeah,
thing.
Nick. Start it off.
Well, it's basically just what it says. That's it. No, but so they're saying that usually they spend 3 years on a Call of Duty game, and they're saying on 2021's this year. On this year's Call of Duty, they only spent 2 years on it, so that they could work on 2022's Call of Duty for 4 years.
Oh.
So like this is like a filler Call of Duty just to get to the next one. But
Can they just make it a mobile Call of Duty and then?
so
It's on the Switch
so if
only.
this game sucks, this is why.
You know what they should do for Vanguard? Just make it like how the old Call of Duties were, where it's just like a campaign, and then just release that because everybody's gonna be playing Warzone
Kevin.
and fucking
I've got.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare.
Nobody except for me and
They
you
make
were gonna buy
millions
that.
off the multiplayer.
I wouldn't buy it.
No.
Um,
Old
Didn't
people
even
would
beat
buy
Cold
that.
War
Like all
campaigns, right?
Not boomers, but whoever played the.
Yeah.
I got one thing, Kevin. What the fuck kind of PC you got?
Why?
It's black? That's
Yeah.
an NZXT
Whoa.
case?
Yeah.
You didn't get the white edition?
No.
Oh.
I'm woke,
Sorry.
Trey.
I kind of looked down on you for that decision.
Well,
Nasty.
yeah,
looking.
the black complements the red.
I looked,
so-
yeah.
So saying that they're not going to, they're not like doing anything with Warzone. Like Warzone just going to be its separate thing since the setting is World War
Should.
II. So
Okay.
it's just going to be the campaign and multiplayer, and that's going to be
They
it.
shouldn't have put Cold War in the Warzone.
Well,
Should have just made Blackout
And
2.
I guess now they have 4 years to work on the next battle royale of Call of Duty.
no,
That's probably
no,
why
I don't
they
think
did
they'll do that. I think it's going to be next year will be Modern Warfare 2, and then it's just going to be they're just going to continue on with Warzone. I don't think they'll make a new battle royale. But what do I know? I
You
don't
know what they should do? Stop making all video games. Let everybody forget about video games for 5 years
I don't know
and
about
then release
that.
something.
I don't know.
Let everybody
They
play
won't.
all their shit, bitch and complain, and then just they're like, well, we're just not gonna make anything anymore, and you guys can all fuck off. And then when they come out with another one, everyone's gonna be like, thank you, Call of Duty, thank you.
That's what they did for Assassin's
They'll
Creed.
be on their hands and knees begging for the new fucking
That's what
shit.
they did for
Nobody will
Assassin's
complain.
Creed.
That's what they do for every Halo.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have for Call of Duty.
Rocket League
What the
Sideswipe.
hell's this shit?
So you guys know how they made Fortnite Mobile?
Yeah.
They're making Rocket League
It actually
Mobile
looks
since
really
two Epic
good.
games now.
Good.
It's you guys ever played those games on Cool Math Games where
Is
it's
it
like
already
basketball, big head?
Yeah.
It's already
Where-
available.
No. There's a net or like there's a hoop on either
Yeah.
side and you got like
There's also
you
a soccer
click and it swings your hand.
One like that.
Yeah, and a tennis, yeah. Basically, it's 2D, so you can go up and forward and backward. And, just cars on either side. And then the goals are like halfway up each sidewall. So you have to shoot it, over the people. So it looks good.
As long as it's
Oh.
free, I'm down.
I would assume it's free.
How else are they gonna
I hope
make
I can
the
link my
battle
car.
pass and everything else like that.
Is that all you were gonna say about that, Michael?
Pretty much, yep.
I just saw this on Twitter. It just came out 4 hours ago. Spider-Man: No Way Home will release in 250 days.
It's
Yep.
a ways away.
It's December.
What?
I
It's
think.
like December. Yeah, I don't know when in December, but
How did Far From Home end? Did they go home?
Yeah, they go home to
Yes.
New York, and have you seen it?
Yeah, and then
He
he
reveals that he's Peter Parker.
it's like Peter Parker.
Yeah, all
Like,
over the town and everything.
Yeah.
So what
What?
the fuck? No Way Home.
Can't go home.
That don't make no sense.
Everyone's at his home waiting to get a picture of Spider-Man, so he can't go home.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
probably gonna be what the movie's about. Like,
Everywhere I
jokes
go,
aside.
I see this.
Watch him just do the Kree thing, where it's like, oh, Peter Parker's standing here and Spider-Man's swinging around. Because they just made Peter Parker as a Kree.
I'm tired of them doing that with the
Or
the
a Skrull.
scrolls.
What are they?
Like they just put them in
Skrull, my
everything.
bad.
Like ever since Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Like
What's the Kree? That sounds really
the
familiar.
Kree is
I
what
don't know.
Captain
I think
Marvel
Captain Marvel.
is
The,
fake.
Oh,
the
wow.
shapeshifters. The skinwalkers.
Yeah. No, that's
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 Captain
Skrull.
Marvel, yeah.
It's because they're setting up Secret Invasion or whatever it's called, and they gotta put them
Yeah.
all. It's dumb, but yeah.
What was the last thing we saw them in? That was in
WandaVision.
WandaVision.
I'm sure there'll be one Falcon and Winter Soldier.
It's gonna
It's just every single end scene is just with Skrull, where they replace
He
somebody.
was in Far From Home.
What if Bucky
What if
is a
Zemo
Skrull?
was really a Skrull and he never got out of prison?
Whoa.
Because they had him in that like really lockdown thing, and then they just put him in a regular prison, like a.
What if Lamar was a Skrull?
What if
Kevin,
Bucky was a scroll?
You should just put the Zemo cut, the hour-long video of him dancing, just over the entire podcast.
Well, wouldn't that get
Oh
copyrighted?
yeah, immediately. But it'd be funny.
That would be funny. I might do that.
Do it.
Should we have a Twitter?
Yeah,
Probably.
That seems hard to manage.
you probably should.
The day before a trailer, Kevin, we're gonna let you go first.
All right. It was okay. No, that is what I want. Like, obviously, it looks kind of floaty. Looks kind of... The car mechanics looks really good. It looks like Mud Runners at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I was like, I like this. That would be awesome for, like... Basically, I want them to take the first part of the car and everything, like, all of that. That's how I want State of Decay 3
Yeah,
to
I was
be.
like, I would love it if State of Decay was like this.
But the shooting shit, that dude couldn't aim for
That
shit,
was so
and also the
funny.
games, the gunplay just looks like floaty. Like that's like what I thought when I was watching it. Like it just looked kind of like eh. I don't know how he could tell what he was looting.
Yeah, you're just
Like he was just kind of like
really
looking
get
at
the-
stuff. Yeah, it definitely looks like I don't remember how long ago it was, but there was some game. What was the game that was like the first battle royale game that like got Dr. Disrespect famous?
H1Z1?
Yeah.
Yeah, H1Z1. I don't know if you remember the trailer for H1Z1, like way back in the
Yeah,
day.
we were like middle school. I don't think no.
It was like how it was kind of like a polished version of DayZ, where like, oh, you can build whatever and you can pick up this. It was like it's basically what I think they're gonna do with this. Like, it's not gonna be good when it comes out. It's just gonna be like, everyone's gonna forget about it in a little bit. But the driving and all like the everything around, like the driving in the mud and all that, that looked really cool. I wish. Yeah, basically when I watched it, I was like, I hope State of Decay 3 kind of looks like this. That was about it. It doesn't look great. It's not going to be good, probably, but
The first trailer was really good.
Yeah,
But
we went to the
then-
store.
Yeah. And then the second one and the third one, I don't know. It just...
why the fuck were cops responding?
Yeah,
to
that was a question I had. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of stuff on Twitter about it and how, like, apparently it's probably just some stupid conspiracy that people are coming up with, but that it's like a fake trailer and like you can tell because all of the HUD is fake. Like he'll shoot
Yeah.
and the number counter will keep moving or something, and yeah. So
Why would that?
So
I
there's
don't
blue
know.
vibe.
I just saw a bunch of stuff on Twitter about how he keeps shooting when he's out of ammo and all this stuff about all this HUD stuff that looked fake and.
I mean, they could. I mean,
I
yeah,
don't-
it wouldn't be that hard to just put something over it like that.
Because that's what Anthem did. Anthem had nothing made. The trailer is like the game that they made. That was their first time making the game. They hadn't made anything yet, and they just made the trailer to show it off.
Yeah.
I know this is like weird, but I judge games off of the way their reticle looks most of the time.
What the hell?
And I was like, this game isn't gonna be great because the reticle looks like it's fucking looks like it's an old Medal of Honor game. I was like, what is this?
Kevin would hate Outriders.
Kevin would hate Division 2.
I played Division 2.
No, you didn't. You
Did
played
you
Division
hate
1.
it?
No, I played Division 2. We all played it together.
It was like free for a weekend. Yeah, we might have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't like games like that. where,
Looter
like,
shooters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
We're gonna go fight the boss.
doesn't
like I'm just not a
that
big
game
fan
you
of
play like time, Kevin, that we beat in like an hour? Doesn't that have like a bad reticle like exactly the same?
Red Dead 2?
You'd have to say what game.
The Walking, no, not the Walking Dead. The zombie game that we beat in an hour.
7 Days
State
to
of
Die?
Decay 2?
Yeah. Doesn't that literally have the same reticle?
State of Decay 1 has a rough reticle. It's very ugly. State of Decay 2 fixed that.
Did it?
Like, it bothers me a lot whenever reticles, like, look like that. Like, I want, like, a GTA or a Red Dead thing. Like, I
Just
feel
a
like that
little
looks
dot?
the best. Yeah, like, this, yeah. I don't want to see a big old cross. I remember State of Decay's 1's reticle bothering me a lot.
I'm not a
Because
maniac.
it's, like,
so...
a cross with, like a square
Yeah, I'm not a
inside of it.
psychopath. I don't really care. I just use my gaming monitors.
Well, guess what? This is going to be the name of the episode. Why reticles and games make it good or
So
not.
tell us about your Tarkov tournament, Kevin.
Okay. Basically, it's called The Punisher. It's some mission in Tarkov. Trey, you could probably also talk about this. Basically, there's this dude that I watch, and he's very good at the map Labs, and that's like a map that you have to get a certain key card to get into, and like everybody that goes in there has like very good gear. And there's a challenge called the Punisher thing, and I believe it's on Factory, but I'm gonna read you the rules of it.
Wait.
I'll just
what-
read you
what
the
are
whole
talking
thing.
about, Kevin?
The Punisher tournament, the third one happened last weekend for North American
Did you play
servers.
it?
No, God, no. I think like only like big
Oh,
streamers
okay, I
could
was
play
like,
in it.
Michael was talking about the tournament, your tournament. I'm like, whoa.
No,
You didn't want to
no.
invite
I haven't
me to
said
this,
anything.
Kevin? I was like, wow, I would have played with you. I would have loved to fight in a tournament and get my ass kicked.
The most basic thing I could tell you, it's like you get kills on the map factory and you try and get as many kills as you can.
Yeah, there's
But the description of it is the Punisher Part 3 International Tournament will be held on April 8th to 9th, so it already happened. And it's a private server in 4 different regions. So like North America servers got theirs, whatever the other ones like Asia and whatever the big ones are. But Pestilli like hosts it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's around 400 contestants from different countries will be fighting in an individual qualification for the top 5 in their region. The rules are you have 3 hours to kill as many PMCs as you can on factory, and like each kill is worth 1 point or 2 points. And then if
Sounds
you
like Warzone Wednesday and like Fortnite Friday.
There's a
and
bunch
all
of
that.
tournaments on like they have all the time. They have like the Twitch rivals and there's
yeah, but this one
Yeah.
you get the overall prize pool is $32,000.
we should get good so we can.
So I don't
make money.
know. Yeah. Basically, there was this one dude that I watched, and he's really good at labs, but like he anytime he dies, he blames it on servers or bad RNG, and it was really funny to watch him like get super mad, and I got banned from his chat because I was making fun of him.
Oh, that's funny.
Well,
But yeah, it was just something cool that was happening recently that I was watching. Punisher tournament. They're probably gonna do. I guess there would have to be another one to figure out like who wins. Like top 5 in all the different regions.
Probably nothing. So on to the most depressing subject of the podcast. Lego Star Wars being delayed.
Yeah.
This was my thing?
Damn.
Let's talk about it.
Rest
kidding.
in piss.
It's
Lego
delayed
Star Wars.
inevitably.
Inevitably?
Indubitably.
Yeah.
Indubitably.
Well, like I said to Michael, they're just making sure it's polished.
I mean-
they're
And like
gonna
I said
release
to
it when they're
Kevin,
gonna release
how
it.
hard is it to make a fucking Lego game?
Oh, that's
It's like
funny.
Cyberpunk. Like they're gonna release it when they're gonna release it. We're trying to make sure it's the best Lego experience for all the Star Wars.
Hey,
fans out there.
how would I share a tweet to you guys in the Discord?
Just you should be able to
Screenshot it.
share
Screenshot it.
on the
What's a
Twitter,
video?
Or copy the link and paste
or
it.
you should be able to share
Like the
it on
URL?
Twitter and then put it through Discord.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is gonna work, so don't make fun of me if it doesn't work.
I'll
Alright,
screw
what's-
it.
Why
What
would
an
you just screenshot it on your phone?
Because it's a
and then-
video.
Oh.
We can talk about that.
Yeah, or
in a minute.
it's quite loud.
Yeah, I don't have to watch it right now. But
I want to watch it.
all right, I guess.
It's just some dude beating some
Yeah,
guy
it's
up.
Oscar
Oh, it's
Isaac
Poe.
for
I don't know
Moon
what that
Knight.
is.
Poe Dameron.
Why is his hair so long?
Oh, the
Who's
beard
Moon
was
Knight?
kind of fucking with me.
Moon Knight. It's
Yeah.
a Marvel character. He freaking dresses in white, and his name is Moon Knight. And he's
Sounds
like
I
Batman.
assume his
Vaguely
thing is
racist.
knives.
Yeah, he's like Batman, kind of, but and Taskmaster and all those types of people.
Yeah, whatever happened to that Bat movie that was coming out?
With Robert Pattinson.
Like-
Coming out.
No. Was it delayed? It was like Bat. No. Bat something. Man Bat. Man Bat?
That's not a movie.
Wasn't
that
it?
sounds like
It
shit.
is.
That
There was a
sounds
trailer
like-
for it and everything.
No, it sounds like a fake
knockoff.
movie.
Yeah.
It was some vampire movie.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. That's not coming
Oh,
out for another year.
Morbius.
Morbius. Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like that got delayed.
Definitely did.
It must have.
Who plays Morbius?
Right.
Jared Leto.
That's right.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I wonder if Spider-Man. They're probably gonna release that with like Venom because that's a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, do you remember that Morbius
So
movie with
Sony-
Jared Leto? where it's like a
Speaking of
vampire
Spider-Man
Sony's
things.
just
What?
gonna release.
thing? Did they ever say
the
anything about it?
Netflix?
Hang on. We'll wait till.
All right. She said they just keep pushing it back, so it was the
Sony's
same
releasing
thing.
a Netflix. Is it gonna cost more?
Howard. Okay, so every movie that comes out in theaters in 2022, every Sony movie, as soon as it's done being shown in theaters, it's going straight to Netflix.
So it's a fucking like 3 or 4 months after. Okay.
Well, it depends on the movie.
After it releases, yeah.
They're just doing what HBO now does,
Well,
or Go,
no,
or whatever
like
the fuck
after
it's
it's
called.
being shown in movies, like so, like
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just doing
Yeah.
a
2
shitty
months?
version of it.
Right
Yeah,
now,
but
it's
Go
either
ahead.
go see it in the theater or watch it at home. And then, you know, in 2022, it's going to be go see it in the theater, and then if you couldn't, now that it's over, you can watch it at home.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
Dude.
HBO Max is doing
More
the
people
same
have
thing.
Netflix
So, like,
than all this other crap
Yeah.
that you have to buy.
Snyder Cut would have been in theaters for, like, a couple months, and then it would come to HBO
yeah, I
Max.
don't understand what you're talking about. I don't know. Like, that's pretty much usually
So,
what it is.
Oh, no, usually,
When it
like,
comes to DVD, it
let's
goes
say
to
Spider-Man
Netflix.
3 comes to movie theaters, Spider-Man 3 wouldn't go to Netflix for at least 2 years after.
I don't know why I said I meant like Redbox kind of, but yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I know Redbox.
Which
you
basically,
couldn't rent it until, like,
For
pretty much
us,
like-
Trey, that means for us, we're going to have to wait to see movies, if you know what I'm
That's
saying.
fine. I'd
We're not
wanna
gonna
go see
be
the fucking
there
movies. If
right
it's coming out
away.
For Sony, I'd be going to see that. I wouldn't be.
That's true.
No,
If it
that's
was
the best
coming out
part of
with
the
Sony,
pandemic.
If it's a Marvel or Spider-Man or something Venom, I would be going to go see it.
The first Venom
Yeah,
came
but
out?
like, oh, did you guys ever finish Chaos Walking, Trey?
What?
No.
Did you ever finish Chaos
I don't
Walking?
remember what that is.
It's a
Okay,
movie with
well.
Daisy Ridley and Spider-Man.
No, I didn't finish that. No.
Damn. Okay.
The first Chaos Walking came out?
The third one.
Hilarious.
What's next?
Dying Light 2's map's gonna be 4 times bigger than the original one.
Oh damn.
GTA
Than the original.
6 is gonna be 50 times bigger. I hate that
Well,
shit.
that's good.
Like, just release it.
Wasn't-
Just show it.
Wasn't Dying Light like 2 separate maps,
Yeah.
though?
Yeah, it was the slums and then the city, and then I guess if you count the DLC.
The
But
DLC.
If you count the DLC. That's what I was going to say. Someone spelled Mortal Kombat wrong. But
Probably me.
I'm not even
Was it with the
gonna
K
see
or
With the K,
something
yeah.
dumb?
yeah, it's with a
I'm
K.
not
Oh
even
my
gonna see
god.
are you kidding me? That looks so
Why not?
good.
Oh, I didn't even see a trailer.
Looks
It doesn't
dope.
seem interesting.
Shit
Oh.
just looks
Every
cringe.
single ad I get is a trailer for the Mortal Kombat
I mean,
movie.
I don't.
It looks so
I've
dope.
I've hovered over YouTube, like with like there's there's when you're scrolling through and there's ads on YouTube
Yeah.
for video for you to watch. I've seen stuff on that and I've seen some clips, but I don't like. It doesn't seem that.
It literally
I keep
looks like
seeing
Mortal
fucking
Kombat
Sub-Zero
Fatalities,
or
the
whatever
movie.
fuck, making his sword, and I'm like, man.
It's literally just gonna be 2
Not
hours of
interested.
people punching each other. Like, why would you not want to watch that?
And their bones getting broken and people getting stabbed with blood icicles.
Okay.
Let me see who are the actors in that. Mortal
It's the ice guy.
Kombat.
It's the
with a
same.
K.
It's the same reason I watch Invincible. It's like just to watch people get beat up.
This was a
Like-
good.
Yeah, that end fight at episode 5 was dope. Invincible's story is like, eh.
It's
It's like-
literally Dragon Ball Z, but nobody else would know.
1, 2, 3, 4,
What do you mean?
5,
No, else. I've
6,
fucking seen it, Nick.
7.
No, you haven't.
You literally forced me to watch it with me.
No, I can talk to you about that later for a video. But
Oh, okay.
I think 70 or 80% of all the actors in this are Asian.
well, that would make sense.
That would make sense.
That's cool. I'm glad we're getting some Asian representation in Hollywood. That's important.
I think it. I mean, I don't think it's like. I think it's gonna be like Godzilla versus Kong. Just like.
Yeah.
something like, I don't care about any of the talking. Shut up and punch each other. Like, that's all I will care
Yeah.
about.
Nick made another oopsies.
So I'll
Nick
get
pulled another
bored about
Apex
Outriders.
Legends.
Oh, what do you mean?
Nick said Outriders was, quote, generic and
Nice. Now we have a new video to
Did he,
play
bad.
whenever.
But it is quite good.
What, now you guys like it?
Yes.
me
I never
alone.
disliked it. It is quite good.
Right.
Changes
Now that, like-
opinion after the
No,
fucking
let
video?
me talk. Shut up.
Wait,
So-
hold up.
I put. Go ahead.
Are you gonna make a new video saying I was fucking wrong?
If my game capture
I'm
worked,
so
I will.
sorry.
Yeah, you should make an apology video.
just Trey, you don't know this. My game capture basically
Well,
just like trashed. So
Get
Yeah.
it's more your laptop.
no, our theory is that it's my computer. So I'm waiting to get my new computer.
It is your computer.
and then it'll work.
Oh, yeah, you don't
So
have
I
a
can't
computer yet.
I can't record anything new, or else I would make an Outriders video.
Oh, okay.
But basically, I played the beta. I played like 4 hours of the beta, right? And it sucked.
Yeah.
And then the beta is just the beginning of the game. So when I played the full game, the first 4 hours sucks. But then once you get past that, it gets good. So
There's freaking
So wait.
modifications on your
So it's a
armor,
good
and
thing
there's
that I
different
installed that.
abilities.
So, okay.
Yes.
Am
I mean,
am
I don't know
gonna
how you're
be
gonna play with
able
us.
To play with you guys?
Yeah, I would say we have. There's 4 different characters. So, me and Nick are obviously playing 2. We are like 1 level away from unlocking our character's final skills. After we unlock those final skills, we're gonna reset as new characters. So you can play with us then, I would say. But there's like my guy, you can teleport to enemies, so you can start to like combine all the modifications you get to where you have a shotgun that whenever you shoot someone gives you life back. So I combine my teleport ability to teleport into a group of enemies, then I can kill them and just infinitely get life back. And there's a whole bunch of like sniper mods you can combine, and it gets really dope.
but yeah.
Alright, well, I have one thing to add to this.
Oh, I have
Okay.
something to add as well. But go ahead.
Trey got fucked
Nice.
by
First time?
by
Congrats.
some pile of dirt. Okay.
Damn.
Alright.
Oh wait, let me.
I should have to see.
Dang.
my leg.
Ooh. Damn.
I
Ouch.
was going a little too fast. Then my skill allowed me to go.
Is your floor concrete?
Yeah.
Does that not
That's
hurt
rough.
your little
No,
toesies?
I'm no little bitch.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't hurt mine either.
No, nah, that's fine. I'm mostly sitting my ass all the time. Anyways, I'm not running around inside my. It's like concrete with like some kind of. It's whatever. But yeah, I was going too fast. Going down the hill. And on this ramp, there's a little fucking divot right before the jump. And I went up. And I was fucking high. I was like, oh shit. Right when I left, I was like, oh, I'm dead. Right when I came off the ground. And then I landed. My feet weren't on my pedals right. And I kind of fell forward onto my handlebars and onto my seat, kind of. Landed weirdly, like on my thigh. And I fell off. And boy, I guess it was the adrenaline. It didn't hurt that badly. But like when I'm driving home, because I did another lap around before I went home, it started fucking stinging. It was.
Did anyone see you
No.
fall? Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
There was barely anyone there.
Kevin, did you just send a fucking Daily Motion video?
Yeah, I couldn't find it on YouTube, but that's the whole thing. It has like I think it has like Spanish subtitles on it, but that's the only way I could find to watch it. The All Hail the King.
That was my
Trey got
this week.
mortally ruined.
So I bought some
spike
shin guards.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing to have.
So what
Full
what
ride
should
armor.
the title be? Trey plows mountain?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
gets plowed by a mountain again, part 2?
yeah, dude. Yeah.
What was your one thing, Nick?
They want to remake The Last of Us game, so that's good.
As a TV show?
No, like as a game.
Why? The
TV
first
show
one was
for
so
the game?
good. There's no way it can be as good.
The first one came out?
The
And
last
and it's not like they want to like remaster it, right? Because that
Nobody thinks that's funny, is
Well,
it?
they already did that.
because
So.
that would make sense.
hope they wouldn't.
right?
Well, they already remastered
Yeah,
it.
but remaster for PS5. They want to like
Oh, pull a GTA.
remake it. Like I don't know, like it would just be different, but called The Last of Us.
That's just called a different
I
game.
know. That's why I don't understand.
What is the last of
That's
Us?
like
Oh, yeah,
replacing
that
the main
PlayStation
actor
game.
of Batwoman with a black person.
Yeah, I don't get it, but they want to
You
remake
mean
it.
Man-Bat?
So
Man back.
Thank you, Trey.
All right. Stopping at 54:07.
That's
I'm
kinda
stopping
close.
now.
Dang, we haven't even done the rollout yet.
Okay.
This is a rollout.
When Trey says,
All right, guys. Thanks for watching the TRSS podcast with Kevin,
you say
Michael,
my name
Trey,
this
and
time?
Nick. We will
That
see
hurt
you
my
guys
feelings.
next week.